Right, let's continue with Baldur's Gate. Yesterday I've stopped after getting into the keep. We were met by Gortash's elite robotic guard that invited us into the hall. Into audience hall.
Breathe deep and move.
I guess we should do that. See what happens.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Look who it is.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Just for this section I could probably do that, actually. Swap, I guess... Asterion for now. Just for the dialogue's sake. Asterion, would you kindly stay here?
This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Well...
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? Gortash, do you mean? Those metal hunks do not obey a man who sees reason. There is no negotiating with the dead gods' chosen. They know only the language of punishment and pain. To make Baldur's Gate a safe haven, we'll first need to bathe Gortash and Orin in their own blood. That's the spirit.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Never a dull moment.
Generals and dukes, we're not even pawns. Just dust on the wall.
Have to keep going.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My
Not now,
father's
Carla.
here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Fine. I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
Oh, he will.
A moment, please,
You
my
will.
friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects. You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are And for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent.
She's probably in the room right now.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
And Gortash decided like the most convoluted fucking way to control a society. It seems like something he wants, right? He wants to rule, probably be like a tyrant, but to fucking enslave Mind Flayer brain, its colony. Use freaking magically enhanced worms, infect everyone. It's so convoluted and so risky. So risky.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again.
And then he's gonna attack us.
Together, we
of course.
Faerun as
We're gonna do his dirty work,
no,
kill Orin.
More than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not...
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Well, considering that I'm Oathbreaker, I shouldn't go for the Paladin answer.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Surely.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
There's an option to fight him here.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Let's try and talk.
No time to rest.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
And frankly, I'm impressed he's wormed his way into the most powerful position in Baldur's Gate.
He only managed it by tadpoling Duke Ravengard. Gortash doesn't play fair. If he did, he wouldn't have been able to skip to the top like this. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by any means necessary. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Surely.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Your father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected minds smolder in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn. Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Floric must be locked up
Probably in the
somewhere.
prison. We should go in.
Assuming she's still alive.
We should save her.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, my boy. My true soul. Are you ready? What is a hero, my son? If not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. You, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son. And that is the greatest of goods.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes.
Just for a moment.
Yours.
He regained his consciousness.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
Okay, good.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
We are finished. Let's leave the room. No point in talking here.
Your parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
You spoke with my father. Incredible. To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
dukes just the same as the last, sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us.
Gods, it must be exhausting to be so cynical.
Not as exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash. Or for us.
I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter?
Meaning?
Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the Hells if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate? Elturel's exiles, cast out by their own city. Your precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap them in another.
Shut your mouth! Ravengard is a legend!
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this wretched city.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think,
Let me
there's
guess,
no
she's gonna
way to
propose
save
to
him.
prolong his contract.
Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
I'm not sure I believe her.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
I think we should go to the prisons and save
Don't like it.
the person in there.
I don't know, dear.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Ah, it's close again.
Let's not get caught off guard. Don't want to draw any attention. Better make my next move. What do we have here?
Well, well, well.
Right tool will do the trick.
And for this one we need a steady and I won't make it. Or this time I got lucky.
Ready for the taking. Light on my feet. Very well.
She's a blasted traitor.
That guy didn't see us? What?
I don't need any attention right now. Out of sight, out of mind.
Shadow lag.
What to do? On my way.
She's constantly patrolling that fucking area. Quite annoying.
Don't mind if I do. Time to press ahead.
Just wait until he turns. By the way, maybe I can give Will something. Moonlight glaive.
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
Well met.
Oh! Purple toxin.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Don't burn yourself.
Karlak? Well, it has a shit ton of space. Red apple. Nothing of interest.
Saddle up.
Be easier if we could steal someone's key. There she is.
Wish to live in
It's
more
probably her.
interesting times.
So he's too far gone. He's probably talking about the Duke. Nice. We're just chilling here. I think this helmet actually, wait. If you look at it, kind of fits Karlach more. By the design. Huh.
You might as well lock the cell. You're too late.
It's over. By Avernus. Floric.
Will, is that you? What curse has befallen you? No matter. The city, the future, it's done. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
The hell's with that. Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer.
Father's words.
Indeed. To think I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. And I can only do it with the help of the blade. Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Well done. Lead the way.
Huh. How am I supposed to do it? Maybe I should have, before doing this quest, maybe I should have gone to the factory and destroyed the Steel Watch. Or maybe there is a hidden pathway out of the tower. There's another one here. Okay, dude. Okay. Just finish him off.
Protect me.
Fuck yes.
Ah, they're attacking. Let's see. Let's move in.
I've got it.
Ready. On my way.
What's this?
Where do I go from here?
We gotta keep her safe. She's gonna stay in the cell right now. Well, let's hack this guard. Strength, Constitution. Hacks his strength. Go on. There's only 2 guards in this area. Shouldn't be easy.
Close ranks.
Can't afford to let up.
Can't even catch my breath. Best be on my way. Time to push my luck again.
I'm heating up.
Can't give up.
Never a dull moment.
Level 10, nice. Change bestial heart, animal aspect. Gain additional enhanced charge to heal yourself. Nice. Aura of Courage. You and nearby allies can be frightened. The aura disappears if you fall unconscious. Ooh.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Making me sweat. Got it. And?
The True Life of Lord Gortash? A biography in manuscript by Vance Farallon. Outline of contents, final pass. Anver Flim, an orphan among urchins, struggle for survival on the streets, juvenile felonies, the Flim rap sheet, gang years, the Hipside Reverse, same face, new name, Flim to Gortash, the Gates posh kingpin, an independent entrepreneur, entrepreneur. Rivals? All of my rivals are dead. Muscling in on arms smuggling, the gents, days pass, the black cannon of Bane shakes the bloody hand of Baal. Not even everything is enough, and an absolutely ingenious plan. Gravitas of Catholic Torm, decapitating the Gordian hierarchy, call me Lord Gortash. I guess this guy got imprisoned for that poem.
All's well that ends not as bad.
Who's this Otto Ott?
What do you want? You're the one pestering old men in cages. Now scram with your sourpuss. You're disturbing my sitting time. For Baldur sake, leave an old man in peace.
I guess he doesn't want to escape.
Swift as my feet.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more
They
time.
throw us in jail.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell
Calm
me
down,
what you
dear.
were doing in that
It won't
house.
happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that paint, the art. He wasn't even hurt.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
From what I remember, Orion usually... When Orion was doppelganging, she would use this, like, aggressive speech pattern and insert some violent comments about something.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named...
Oh, Minsk was a character from first game, from first games.
Familiar as Jahira's own, a hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend, perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
We just need another ally, why not?
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
What is she exactly?
Well met.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Maybe she will appear if I sleep at the camp?
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain.
Oh.
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Honestly, I would go with the second one.
Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
You damned wretch! Father.
It doesn't mean he's gonna immediately die.
Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima
Will it break the pact? Wait, he will die immediately? We're gonna probably see if the quest fails to save the Duke.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy.
I think there's another way.
And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around.
What a bitch.
Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
We left our remaining concerns regarding Duke Ravengard behind us. Gortash's secret command center. Huh. There must be a way to save him. We just have to find a way, place where he was taken.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. I almost forgot. Will
What a
sold
bitch.
his father's life for his freedom. My mistake.
Hi, Amelia.
I'm afraid that's not an option. I'm quite stubborn, you see. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
She's a half-devil. What's the other half then?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a
I'm
hand.
reading chat. I'm doing fine.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
I'm from Latvia.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own.
So I don't really need Will
But
to
freedom
save
will
Duke.
be
I can
paid
probably
in my
swap back
father's
to a
blood.
Stedian.
Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Ravengard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet. Well, maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before
It
the
seems so,
Hell's
yeah.
witnesses.
It's
It
just
would be easier to drink the sticks down.
she's
to the
misleading
last
us,
drop
believing
than
that
to
he's
alter
already
his
dead.
fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain. Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And...
Will give up his father to have freedom? An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
What was finesse weapons? Swords, I don't know if swords were that. Finesse weapons.
Careful, I bite.
Amelia, what do you need my Discord? Do you want to advertise stream designs? No, you're banned. I already know what you want to do. You are banned. Light finesse, yeah, they're finesse. So he's gonna gain a bonus to his mess. That's good. That's good.
What to do? Best be on my way.
Supposedly, there's also a doppelganger at the camp.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can. This hammer. Could it be? Yes. Yes! This is how we will free the Prince of the Comet! This is the key Voss so ardently and courageously sought. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear.
Where
Our
was his
mission
House of Hope?
undeniable.
Maybe
We
it's
must
in
find
the
a
city
way to the
itself.
House of Hope and retrieve the hammer. When we next enter the astral prism, we will use it to smash Prince Orpheus out of his prison. Mother Gith, hear my promise. Your son will rise again. The Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith and usher in the Age of Orpheus. Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
I brought my own pair.
They're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. Hey, they look at you. Judging you. Don't like it.
They don't. Just must be around you. Your job. And it still watches to this.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
He's bluffing. He's a sneaking thief.
I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
So you're a deserter then?
No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Alright, I'm gonna give him 300.
You shouldn't be in...
Ah, you can't even interact with him anymore. Okay, Stanley, it's your time. I don't think he's gonna bother you. You can just fucking steal everything here.
Let's crack it open.
This guard caught you picking
God
a lock.
damn it.
Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell.
Oh, come on, the what? How the hell did he know this?
I feel like a rosé in a tea shop.
I was trying to concentrate. Time to kill. Quick and quiet.
Because someone was standing, I guess? That's why? Oh shit.
Go for a good meal.
What's next, I wonder?
What now? Red. Is that blood? No, never mind. Another step forward.
Must have been.
Keep those feet moving.
Let's get going.
Lower city. It's packed. Basilisk Gate.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples.
Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
There's nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
How about you wait until I commit a crime before threatening me?
By then it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
You really won't feel it. Nothing. It's got our back. Do not mold off to the flames. Brace yourself.
One blow, and she drops like she's dead. Maybe she is.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Rude.
I know you're see this, but it won't bring her.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10 day.
No, dear reader. I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
Oh, it's they actually made a gazette. That's cool. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Foreigners should be shunned. Their decadent ideas infect our youth. Huh. Have you been hacked by a hack? Lost a loved one to a deal? You're not alone. Join other survivors of a hack treachery at Baron's Cove. Oh, those are actually quests. We found a poster that mentions a meeting for people who have survived hacks. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quests. Master Lorokan, the Arcanist of Atkatla, the Recluse of Ramazit's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song. Night Song decided to come with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. Ah, those are the surviving murder targets that are left. Mm-hmm.
Keep crime reports short.
Do not.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you.
Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you?
Look here, son. To get by in this place, you got to be tough as tax. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with a smile and a nice hello. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. Stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me.
She's forgetting.
You said...
She's trying.
She was...
She's bewitched? It's probably the hag.
Tavern?
Yes, the Blushing Mermaid, down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
I feel like I'm going mad. Of course. I haven't stopped. I tore that tavern apart. The rooms, every nook and cranny I can think of. She's gone. You will? Thank you.
It's I believe it's the
I haven't
hag.
slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. And of course, the front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Commander Portier, acting Marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
Prison entrance.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
What is that?
That's curious.
made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
I'm way too big.
There's something hidden too. Pit latrine. Where does this lead? To the sewers. Ugh. What the hell? Do I even want to go here?
No one's stopped me yet.
Death head of Baldur. Nightblade. What the fuck?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Can't give up now. What a day.
Soldier.
A long way to go still.
Nope. Stop it.
No time to waste.
At least things have stayed interesting.
There was some kind of refugee and two.
Path lies before me.
Oh, there's more of them. Nightblades.
What's this? A heretic in our midst? Your death in the Dread Lord's name.
What do you say, lady?
This will do nicely.
Nice.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
Tactical.
This feels good.
I could throw her into the poison, I guess. That dude died.
Need to act fast.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Well, so much for peace.
I smell blood.
Yeah, something happened to them, unfortunately. There was a booby trap. There was a booby trap. Do 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 do.
Let's march.
Right, what now? Should mind my step.
They've exploded. A shame. Wow.
Well, hello. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Looking ahead. One day I'll
And
catch
this
a
place is
break.
huge. Seems this road leads to a valley outside of the sewers, at least. Everything is here, just as I promised to my favorite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. Faithful procurer.
That might be worth a look.
Scroll of Dominate Person. Okay. Oh, wait, Arabella? It's Arabella. What is she doing here?
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella? Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
The
Close
stone
enough.
buzzes with unfamiliar magic.
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning. Oh, you can't see it? I can, and it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
Maybe someone else can see the Arcana.
Arabella.
Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Got it.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen. Don't worry about me.
Keep a blade close. Moving in.
More enemies.
We are troublemakers.
Keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Cranium rat?
What's the name of that river down there?
Look where he is.
We see, we know.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
We see, we know.
What the hell is that? There's something big.
Don't
Wow.
know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
You have it wrong. I'm not with the Absolute.
Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Absolute takes people, twists them. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the 3 finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire.
Try persuasion.
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Okay.
What's the name of that river down there?
Wizard called it the Sewer.